I will show you how to create Instagram highlight covers like a pro, so you can transform your page from looking like this to this. You'll need to jump on your PC or Mac and download this free software, GIMP. Links are in the video description for your chosen platform. Once you start the installation, make sure to click Customize and click Next until you see Create Desktop icon. Make sure that's ticked. This just ensures that you can see where your software is. Now you need to download the template I created for you from Google Drive. Open your download folder and drag out the file onto your desktop. Double click the Instagram highlights file and wait for GIMP to load. This can take a minute, so be patient. You should see this black and blue circle. Before we begin, let's do a quick setup so it's easier for you to follow this tutorial at home. Make sure your screen is maximized. Now click on Edit, Preferences. On the left side, you will see Icon Theme. Click on Color. There's a drop-down menu just below it. Click on it. Click Custom Icon Size. Hold and drag until you reach Huge. Now click OK. On the right side is the Layers panel. You want to hover your mouse over the edge of it until you see your cursor change. Now hold and drag to the left. This will make sure your layer names are displayed correctly. That's our tool setup. You will see layers labeled 1, 2, and 3. This is what you want to focus on. Number 1 is our safety line that we will use for reference when placing our icons. Number 2 is an optional ring border we have for our highlights cover. And number 3 is our primary background color. Next, we will open Flaticon. This is a website which has thousands of free pre-made icons that you can use. In today's video, our profile is a fashion blogger. So we have 4 icons to make: photos, travel, food, and blog. In the search bar here, let's click on the drop down and click on packs. Now I'm going to type in fashion. Click enter. And now I'm going to look for something I really like. I'm looking for something with really strong black outlines. This one looks pretty good. I'm going to click on it. Now I'm looking for photos. So I'm going to look at this camera here. And I'm going to click PNG and free download. Now go back to GIMP and pre-select layer 1. Open the downloads folder. Drag the icon into GIMP. We can see our safety line here, which is surrounding the icon. We need to resize it so it matches more of the scaling we're looking for. So with the icon layer selected, go to Tools, Transform Tools, Scale. Hover your mouse over the corner of the layer. Hold Control on your keyboard while you hold left click with your mouse and scale up. You don't want to go all the way to the edges of the safety line, but just enough so it looks prominent. So just about here. Once you're happy with the size, click Scale to finish. Hide the safety lines by clicking on the eye icon next to the layer. For now, also hide the ring layer. Now click on layer 3. Choose the wand tool. Click on the circle. You will see the layer light up with tiny moving lines around it. This means it's selected. Now click on the bucket tool. You will see a column on the left display a few options here: foreground color fill, background color fill, which are linked to the 2 squares above here. We will use foreground, so click on the first square here. You can click around to find a shade of color or hold and drag to be more precise. On the right side, you can also hold and drag down to change the tone and color. I'm going to pick something light like this and click OK. Now click on the circle. That fills in our selection. If you're satisfied, click on the Move tool and right-click on the canvas. Select None. This ensures nothing is selected. Now click on layer 2. Click on the eye icon to enable it again. Click on the wand tool. Select the outer ring. Now click on the bucket tool. Now choose your color. I'm going to go with something lighter to create contrast. Click OK. And press the outer ring to fill it. Now click on the Move tool again. Right click on the canvas. Select None. This just makes sure nothing is selected once again. Looks pretty good, right? It can be better. Let's add texture. Evan Etchart, a digital artist, has a website called Dinpattern, which is a library of free downloadable textures. I'm going to browse around until I see something that fits. This one looks interesting and fits my look. Now, when you download it, it will be a zip file. So right click on the folder and hit extract all and extract again. This is the folder where all your assets will be inside. Now go back to GIMP. Before we drag this, we need to make sure layer 3 is pre-selected. So it is behind the outer ring, as we don't want any texture on the ring itself. Now I'll go to the download folder and drag the texture in. And hit convert. We need to resize the layer to match our canvas size. To do this, go to Tools, Transform Tools, and Scale. Once again, hold Control on your keyboard, hold the left click on your mouse, and drag up until your canvas fills. Now hit Scale. We don't want it to take away from our original background color, so go to the Layers panel on the right side. Here is the opacity and percentage. Let's bring this down to 25%. Choose the blending mode from the drop-down. I'm going to choose luminance as this will blend the colors better. Looks amazing. Remember, you can hide the texture or ring and of course choose the desired icons of your choice. To do that, you just need to go and look for the eye icon right next to the layers and turn them off or on. We are ready to save, so go to File, Export As. Make sure your desktop is selected. Now we want to name this icon1.png. Hit Export and hit Export again. Now you will find that icon onto your desktop. What if I want to create more than one icon? It's easy. First of all, make sure that your template is saved. So go to File and Save. This will make sure that you don't lose any progress once you completed your design. Now hide the existing icon, enable the safety lines, go back to Flat Icon, download the desired icon, go back to GIMP, making sure that layer 1 is selected, drag that icon in. Now to resize this, again, go to Tools, Transform Tools, and Scale. Hold Control on your keyboard and left click on your mouse, drag up until you reach your desired size, and click Scale. Now turn off the safety lines once again, and go to File, Export As. Now make sure it's called icon2.png, and your destination is desktop once again. Hit Export, and export again. Now you will find icon 2 on your desktop. Repeat the same steps until you create the desired outcome and create all your icons. So you have your icons ready and you're about to email them to yourself. Note, this is a mistake I made too often. Download Simple Transfer on your desktop and the companion app on your phone. Pair the devices together and drag the files onto your phone. Finally, open your Instagram profile. This is where most people get it wrong. Open the story you want to change the icon on, hit the 3 dots, edit highlight, edit cover, hit the little icon right at the bottom, choose your desired icon, done, done, done. Repeat the process until you complete all your icons. And this was Design Dummy.